1,000 years ago, superstition and the sword ruled. It was a time of darkness. It was a world of fear. It was the age of gargoyles. Stone by day, warriors by night. We were betrayed by the humans we had sworn to protect, frozen in stone by a magic spell for 1,000 years. Now here in Manhattan, the spell is broken, and we live again! We are defenders of the night. We are gargoyles.
Ritual. All the young men dressed for battle gathered around the Nakatikachinko and...
What's that?
I don't care to know,
Same time toys one more time, guys. All right, so I was looking at other people's reviews on Gargoyles 3, 4, 5 years ago. So I think I'm a little late to the party. I mean, there's casually late, which is cool, but this is just late. The party's been over. What are you doing? But I did get this. Yeah, look at that thing. Fucking cool, right? Gargoyles, Goliath and Demora, Vows, Ultimate Action Figure 2-pack. Demora, Goliath. Still pretty fucking cool, man. I don't care. Let's see if I can get it without the glare. How's that look? Who knows? But yeah, this is the Ultimate Vows 2-pack. Very cool. I need to get him, Hudson, Lexington maybe, Bronx for sure. Bronx is the cool one. Like 110% Bronx. Kicks ass. I've seen pretty much all of them in this store, that store, and I wasn't trying to spend 35 bucks a piece on them at all. Like, not a fucking chance. But this is basically 2 for 1. I did get it at Ross. Goliath has 4 heads. Demona has 4 heads. The only thing Demona doesn't have is that spell book, the grimoire. But what are you gonna do? I mean, it is what it is. But there's the top of the box, side of the box, side of the box, back of the box. There's that if you want to read it. And there is your barcode and nothing else. Well, there's casting credits and all that stuff. But this was one hell of a Disney cartoon. Yeah, this wasn't Chippendale's Rescue Rangers at all. This was Gargoyles. And if you were a kid and you knew, you knew. So let's put this on the table, do what we do, and we shall talk Gargoyles? Fuck it, why not, right? Alright, so there they are. Goliath, Demona, Disney's Gargoyles. The Not So Kids show. They did some terrible stuff. You remember when Broadway shot the cop? Oh, that was terrible, excruciating. And well, seems how we're doing this guerrilla style right now. Let's check out all their cool shit right there. Look at that. They come with a decent amount of kit, guys. Like Demona's gun, Goliath's mace. Shit's dope. These guys are big. But yeah, hang on, we'll get it set up and we'll go through these guys. All right, I'm back. You didn't notice, but yep, there it is. So let's just go over what they got. So there's this thing right here, the clan crest. Gonna be honest, I don't remember a whole hell of a lot. I know I watched probably every single episode of Gargoyles as a kid, but let's face it, I'm not as young as I used to be. There it is, broken. I love it when they do shit like this. I mean, there's lots of play value in that as long as you don't lose this stuff. That's Goliath's other hand. Look at that. Dude, NECA went all out. Like, for real. NECA just killed it on this. Sorry, I thought somebody was pulling in the driveway. And then there's 2 fisticuffs, so he can just lay it to smack it down. There's another guy out there like to say choose your hand adventure. This is one of them. Look at the veins in the hand. Look at that. That's disturbing. I mean, that is just good stuff. And then there is another grip hand. Well, I'll show that later. But yeah, there is another grip hand. More veins, fingernails. I mean, just wicked cool. Goliath does come with another hairpiece. Little flexy, not that great, but as you can see, they're plates. I guess when it comes right down to it, would I rather have more face plates and hairpiece? Yeah, instead of whatever they would charge us for extra heads. A pretty cool face. Now here he is, starting to get mad. He's pretty pissed off. I'd be terrified. But then this face sculpt, like, oh hell no. You piss Goliath off to where he's making this face at you, you run like a mother. Don't look back at all. But that brings us right to the main man himself. That's the headpiece. That's the stoic head. But they're going to have to go up high on the shelves because they are straight looking down. So, I mean, the wings, I do love the folded wings because I don't know what I would do if he just had those crazy super long wings. You can see how they plug into the back here. We're going to take these off just so we can actually check out this figure and see what he does. There's the ball peg in the neck. It plugs into the hair, not the face. Imagine that. There it is. Nice click and you're in there. Loincloth. Looks like, especially on Demona, it looks like it's fabric. But it is not. Imagine that. So he looks down, sort of looks up, side to side. You could probably get an exorcist out of it, but I doubt it, especially not with the hair. Not much of a T-pose on this guy. I mean, he's just huge. I can barely keep him in frame. But he does. He spins its shoulder, bicep, double pinned elbow, wrist. Yeah, there's a little bit of a herkity-jerkity in there. Very nice. I do love the mace. The mace is badass. I mean, just something about a spiked ball on a stick, guys. I mean, that's how you do it. Pardon me, force. You know what? Just gonna do it this way. Screw the dumb shit. Doot doot doodly doo. There is no figure on the screen. But I got these swords from Temu and I absolutely had no idea what to use them for, what they would fit on. They scale perfectly with the Gargoyles. At least this one. So I am super stoked about that. And this is the other gripping hand that came with Goliath. Look at those nails. My man needs a manicure. Stat. Holy shit. And his face fell off. Holy shit. Who saw that happen? 'Cause I didn't. Oh. Guys, I'm getting too old for this garbage. But I am having a blast. I mean, look at the sculpted in details on the chest, the muscles. So he's got probably a ball pivot in the diaphragm. His waist does turn. You can see it's turned there. This gets in the way. I mean, but it is what it is. He's got a nice long bendy tail. I do love the fact that it's a bendy. You know, nobody's a huge fan of bendies anymore, but you know what? When the time calls for it, you use it. There's his Van Dam. It is what it is. Got a pretty good kick. Single knee, but it's good articulation. It's not bad at all. Got a pin in the ankle. It works. And he has a toe flex. So, I mean, there. I pick it up a little. See, I mean, you can get some dramatic poses out of these guys. You really can. I don't know. I can see where having the flying wings would be badass, but just for play motion purposes, that would be totally kick-ass. But just for standing on a shelf, these folded wings are perfect. They don't take up a shitload of space. It is what it is. Like I said, now that you can't find these guys anymore, I got my eyes open for Hudson and Bronx. Maybe Lexington, but Hudson and Bronx for sure. And we'll go from there. But Goliath wasn't the only thing in this box. Because this box came with Demona. And Demona, well, Counselor Troy from Star Trek, thank you very much. Oh, yeah, no, just absolutely badass. Here's her gat. That's what she comes with. Xanatos gun. Looks like it's ported for blast effects. Very cool. I mean, nothing crazy, but still very badass. I dig it. So she does come with the smiling face. I love how her earrings are actual earrings, little pieces of metal. Got the smiling face. Got the stoic face. Almost an O face. That's that face you get when you ask for sex in the middle of the night. And looks like a stoner face to me. I don't know. But I mean, her wings are fucking cool. They're fantabulous. Let's take them off so we can check her out a little bit better. Pretty good T-pose for a NECA. As you can see, her hair is soft. Softish. Not quite Jada, but still pretty good. She's got a little under boob there. So she does move at the shoulder, the bicep. Double pinned with a herkity-jerkity in that wrist. Look at that. Yeah, she does. She looks kind of wasted right there, doesn't she? They did a great job on the bracelet. I absolutely, totally remember that from the cartoon. Now, as far as the cloth is not cloth. I mean, and it looks like it is. I mean, that's just dead on. And she also has a bendy tail. Her Van Dam is just about it, man. Fucking, that looks like a 10 to me. She's got a little bit of spin on the thigh, but that's just because of the ball joint that it's on. The way it works, you can see why. These are the hips I like. Sorry. Just personal preference. I hate that drop down shit. She has double knees. Pinned, of course, but double knees as it is. Pinned ankle rockers. They do rock. And she does have a toe flap. Not really gonna... There it is. Just so you can see it. Sometimes that stuff makes me a little nervous, especially right out of the box. You can see her earrings jingle jangle in there. That's pretty fucking cool. I do love her haircut. But yeah, that's Demona. But Demona also comes with a pair of fists, so she can put up her dukes. She's got a great scratchy hand. Lots of detail in there. I mean, the fingernails, look at that. I mean, NECA killed it on these. Like, they didn't cheap out, I don't think. And yes, there's another hand, and that's probably her gun-toting hand, to be honest. But I mean, if you're gonna have gargoyles, you need swords, baby. And that's how that's gonna be. Look at that. That actually fucking... that kicks ass. Totally fits. Love it. Absolutely love it. Great figures. Hands down, these are great figures. They're worth the price. Now I see what everybody carried on about back then. Good 4 or 5 years ago. Like I said, I'm late to the party, but what else is new? So let's wrap this up and go to final thoughts. How's that sound? Woo!
The sun is almost up, Elisa. Leave me and go.
I'm not going anywhere. When you turn to stone, I'll watch over you.
You don't understand.
Goliath. And the romance is gone. That's impressive, though.
So yeah, Disney's Gargoyles, done by NECA. I totally see what all the hype is about. Sorry I'm so late to the party. But yeah, I mean, these, even without their wings, which unfortunately might be how I use them in play motion. Even, you know, they got the folded up, looking like a cape wings, but they might just be easier to use without their wings at all. I mean, this Demona is badass. She was always a stellar character. These bendy tails, dude. But yeah, this is a far cry from Rescue Rangers, Tailspin, The Jungle Book, your normal, everyday Mickey Mouse Disney cartoons. They were real life consequences in the Gargoyles. Like, there was an episode where Broadway had a gun and he watched a bunch of Westerns, and I don't know if he crushed the gun or if he was spinning the gun or whatever, but he shot the female cop detective that was their friend, and it was bad, like really bad. But that's here nor there. Great figures. If you walk into Ross and you see this guy and you got the money in your pocket, pick it up. It's worth it, without a doubt. They're two great figures. Two main figures. They were the stars of the show, I guess. But yeah, I am absolutely looking for Hudson and Bronx. Bronx especially. He might have been the dog, but he was my favorite. But yeah, guys, that's that. It is what it is. Be good, be safe. Look out for yourself. Watch yourself, watch your friends, watch your neighbors, watch your loved ones especially. And Just be good to one another. It's not hard. You know, just don't be an asshole because you can, okay? That's all I'm saying. All right, guys.
Language. Jarvis, what's the view from upstairs?
Good night. And always remember, that's...
Break it. I live. I die. I live again.
How'd that sound? So long, gay boys.